Hello, hello. Today we're going to talk about Trackspacer. So I've been using this quite a lot lately on vocals, but I wanted to demonstrate it on kick and bass. Some people have asked me to demonstrate it, and this is why I'm doing it. Also, I've been wanting to do some more demos with it because I just really like the tool a lot. It is kind of like a sidechain compressor with EQ and banding functions, and it's completely automatic. So it does a lot of what other EQs does, but to me, this is just kind of the easiest and really actually potentially the most powerful tool out there. So let's give it a go. So as you can tell, I've got two tracks here. I've got a kick and a bass. So let's just have a quick listen to them. So they're pretty loud. Sorry about that. And yeah, pretty standard sort of bass and kick. I'm now going to slap the Trackspacer onto the kick track. Let's just do that now. And by default, you've got, so for anyone who hasn't seen this VST before, this is your default. So you've got a low cut area, a high cut area, and this amount, which defaults to 50%. And yeah, so let's just hear what it sounds like with the standard settings. Nothing. And the reason for that is because you need to sidechain the kick. So we're in Ableton here, so I don't know how to do this with other DAWs, but if you have Ableton version 10.1 or above, you're able to select a track to sidechain to. Now let's hear what it sounds like with that on. So this is 50%. Now you can see the blue line is the kick. You can see the frequencies that are being affected, and the white line is the bass. Now, what we can do is now we can start changing the amount that is being applied. We start reducing it because that's clearly too much. So let's just do that now. So you can see at about this sort of rate, the kick is just cutting right through. It's really carved out the space on the bass, but the bass is still prominent. It's just when the kick comes in, it'll carve that space out for the kick. So you have no frequency clashes. And that took me 2 seconds. That is what's so good about it. So there's a few other things I'm just going to quickly show you. So let's just start again. Because this bass has got some really high frequencies, one thing you can do, I mean, this kick isn't a high frequency kick. You can see there's not much high frequencies going on there. We can actually just move the high cut so it only affects the lower frequencies. But actually, in this case, it doesn't make too much sense to do that because it's not really affecting the frequencies too much. Now, if you really wanted to, you can also increase the low cut, but that would actually completely get rid of the kick sound, which is not what we want. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you is there's this kind of little hidden button there. It's like a little circle. If you click on that, the other thing I like to do, so it defaults to left side and right, left, and mid side. I think just leave all the defaults alone. But one thing that you may want to change is the attack. All the attack does is increase the speed that the thing goes in. So so for example, the bass will just be ducked faster, and the release, if you actually have that quite short, it'll be released faster, so it doesn't impact the bass as much. So we can actually play around with those two now. I actually like the default sounds. I think it sounds fine like that. But let's just have a look at how the waveform reacts. I think it's fine, just in its sort of standard settings. Now the last thing you've got is this freeze function. It just freezes the sidechain with the compression at a moment in time. I basically never use it. So really all you need to get some proper, very fast and effective ducking is to move the amount and just maybe play with the high cut a little bit. And that is it. So that's the end of a very quick tutorial. I hope it made a lot of sense. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments. And yeah, fantastic tool. I hope you guys enjoy using it as much as me. Thanks. See you later.